Hey guys, it's Jason. I hope you're all doing well, baseball fans. So, I want to go over my next video. Coronavirus is not going to stop my videos at any point in time. Okay, I don't care what he or she says. All right, I'm in my lab. My lab's clean. Hands are clean. Video boards are clean. With that said, I'm going to go over my 8 bold predictions for the 2020 Major League Baseball season. Got it in my trusty book right here. Okay, and this is going to be an interesting one. It ties into the video that I did prior to this, and if you haven't seen that video, it's in the description down below, so make sure you take a look at it. And by the way, if you're new to this channel and you're a baseball fan, this channel's for you, so hit that subscribe button. And please click the thumbs up to any of my videos that you enjoy. And I always put a couple of videos in the description down below for your enjoyment as well. So I try to keep my videos relatively short so you could watch multiple videos that for your enjoyment instead of a 30-minute video. So hopefully that matters. With that said, let's get to it. All right, I'm going to work my way from the bottom to the top. All right, one of them is going to throw you off, but it kind of everything ties in together at the end. All right, but so here are my 8 bold predictions for the Major League Baseball season. Number 8. The Los Angeles Dodgers acquire Francisco Lindor at the trading deadline. Okay, I know they got Mookie Betts, and I know they have David Price. They got him in that blockbuster trade, which was huge. But I think I see the Los Angeles Dodgers really going for it after missing it a couple of times in a row, and acquiring Francisco Lindor to really put them over the top and make them the overwhelming favorites to win the World Series. They have the prospect capital and the player capital to do it. Lindor would be an upgrade to the shortstop position and the lineup, and it would bode well. And that would be, they would be in my opinion, would be the overwhelming favorites. And if they got Lindor, oof, that team's going to be dangerous and very well-rounded from on left side and right side. So that's number 8. Number 7, which is this would be my absolute favorite one, if it happens. The Houston Astros missed the postseason. Okay, I can still see them winning 90 games but being behind. The Texas Rangers and the Oakland A's. Okay, Oakland A's are my pick to win the division, but I could see them. Texas made a lot of moves in the offseason and made a huge trade as well, and I could easily see them surpassing Houston Astros. Actually, not easy. I could see them surpassing the Houston Astros. This would be awesome. Would I be surprised if they made the postseason? No, but I do think they're going to struggle this year, and that's not only with all the stuff that's been going on with this cheating scandal, blah blah blah, but losing their ace Garrett Cole, with Verlander being shut down right now, even though having this break right now is going to help him, but they also lost their top reliever, Will Harris, to the Nationals. So those things will come. They will matter. Okay, so that's my number 7. Number 6. Bryce Harper, 40 home runs and 100 RBIs. And he has a really good batting average, has a high OPS, has a high on-base percentage, and just has a really good overall year in his WAR stats as well. I think Joe Girardi is going to be a fantastic addition. He's going to really stabilize that lineup and that team. And I think the addition of Didi Gregorius is really going to help balance that lineup too. And it's going to just put Bryce Harper, it's going to give him a lot more opportunities because they're not going to want to pitch around him to get to JT. They're not going to want to pitch around Didi to get to Harper. That lineup is much more well-balanced now. Okay? And I think he's going to have a really good year. He's going to be the beneficiary of a better lineup. And even with Zach Wheeler, he's going to make that team better too. I don't see him hitting ace potential, Zach Wheeler, but I see him being a really good number 2 or number 3. Probably a number 2. But look out for Bryce Harper to have a good year. So Girardi's going to be he's that no-nonsense guy. And since Harper has a big personality and brings big baggage with him, Girardi's that guy with the fire extinguisher to kind of stabilize everything. So that's my number 6. Number 5, which ties into actually my number 7. Corey Kluber regains his Cy Young form. Okay, he's healthy, regains his form, and he's instrumental into helping Texas surpass the Houston Astros and knock them out of the postseason. And Texas made a lot of good moves in the offseason. They really boosted that pitching and the bullpen, and I could see them having a really, really good year. They have a young, dynamic lineup too. So that I'm hopeful for. I really am. Number 4, Yeah, and I could see this happening too. Minnesota breaks the home run record again, team home run record. Can I see some other teams potentially being up there too? Cincinnati, yes. Chicago White Sox, yeah. The Yankees, the Dodgers, yes. But with Josh Donaldson being added to that lineup, and they also added to their pitching and their bullpen. They're a much more well-balanced team. But Josh Donaldson added to their already home run breaking team from last year. He's going to be a really good lineup. Nobody's going to want to pitch around anybody on the team. So, and you need a hell of a lot of Josh Hader types and Chapmans and those types of guys, and to get through this lineup. So that's my number 4. Number 3. This one I could see happening in a lot of divisions. A 90-win team misses the postseason. It could be Houston. It could be the National League East. I could see the Nationals being in third and winning 90 games, not making it, or the Mets, or the Phillies. That NL East to me is the most deep division in baseball right now. So the AL West, the Central, they've all beefed up. AL East didn't really beef up that much. The Yankees beefed up. Toronto Blue Jays made some moves, and Tampa Bay is just going to be good because they make some incremental moves. But I could easily see this happening in a number of divisions. But at the very least, one, a 90-win team missing the postseason. So, number 2. This one here, kind of an outside-the-box one, but I could see the San Diego Padres acquiring Mike Clevenger, a starting pitcher from the Cleveland Indians. If you saw some of my early videos, I had predicted the San Diego Padres either getting Garrett Cole or Steven Strasburg, potentially both. They got neither. They didn't really make a big pitching splash. They made some pretty solid trades, but and they brought in Drew Pomeranz for the bullpen. But I can see them making Clevenger a big acquisition at the deadline as well. They had the number 1 farm in baseball, and I think they're going to be making a run for the postseason. I still see them quite a bit behind the Dodgers, but that said, a wild card is not out of the question, and they won't necessarily play the Dodgers in the first round. They could play them in the NLCS. Who knows what can happen? But if they get Mike Clevenger, that could be a big thing. And I can see Cleveland actually trading Lindor and Clevenger in 2 separate trades because they will make a bigger haul back in terms of prospect and player capital than they would sending them both to the team like the Dodgers or something like that. I could easily see that. So that's my number 2 prediction. And my number 1 could actually offset a lot of these things because of what's happened and with postseason being cut down, I could see the Major League Baseball season being shortened to about 140 games this year because obviously spring training's been shut down right now. They're going to need a few weeks to ramp it back up, okay? To transition into the season, and then you're not going to. I can't see them still having a 162-game season, and then potentially playing into late November, early December. It's just going to cut their off season, heading towards the 2021 season. And as you know, Players Union does everything they can to protect the players, and by cutting their short season, by cutting their off season, it can potentially put people at risk of getting injured and so on and so forth, or cut the healing ability for people to recover from being injured and so on and so forth. So I could see this happening more than I can see the entire season being pushed back. So anyway, these are my 8 bold predictions. Let me know what you think. If you enjoy this, hit the thumbs up and keep an eye out for my next video. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be which MLB records are the next ones to be broken. That one is it's going to be an interesting one, but you're going to enjoy it. So I'll catch you next time.